Welcome back to From the South. More than 200,000 children in Gaza are suffering from malnutrition as a result of the blockade preventing humanitarian aid from reaching the area and the extension of the Israeli siege. Human rights organizations have denounced the Zionist regime for causing a humanitarian catastrophe by almost completely cutting off the supply of food, medicine, and basic necessities. Prior to the total blockade, the United Nations ran around 400 food distribution centers in the enclave. These have now reduced to just 4, all of which are under Israeli control. According to the United Nations data, thousands of Palestinians have been killed by Israeli troops while searching for food. Hawaiian Health Federation is holding a partial strike in protest against the wage policies imposed by the government. The protest took place in the capital city of Montevideo from the obelisk to the Ministry of Economy, demanding jobs, wages and health care. The union group condemned the wage guidelines presented by the executive branch for the private health sector, which affects the financial stability of workers. The sector proposes that the criteria be similar to historical ones, such as future inflation with an upward adjustment after 12 months and real growth if the economy experiences a growth trajectory. On Thursday, the Venezuelan government updated on the ongoing operation to dismantle terrorist plans by criminal groups linked to the extreme far-right opposition. In a press conference, the Minister of Interior, Justice and Peace of the South American nation, Diosdado Cabello, shared part of the evidence that has been gathered during the probe into the destabilizing acts. In this regard, the authorities stressed on these criminal groups' ties with Colombia, as he informed of a criminal alliance made up of drug traffickers, conspirators, and criminal gangs currently protected by former Colombian Presidents Álvaro Uribe, Iván Duque, Andrés Pastrana, and Juan Manuel Santos. In this context, Cabello assured the state security forces continue to work to maintain peace in the country in the face of those who attempt to generate chaos and destroy the tranquility of its citizens.
For quite some time, almost 6-7 months now, we have been denouncing a criminal alliance that has been constituted, now publicly declared by these sectors of the opposition in a legion. A criminal alliance where drug traffickers, conspirators, and criminal gangs of all kinds are included.
And Venezuela's Minister of Interior, Justice and Peace, Diosdado Cabello, denounced as well that terrorist plans are being directed by extremist sectors linked to the current U.S. administration.
These operations are always under the direction of the US government, of extremist sectors within the administration that currently governs the United States.
In addition, Cabello stated that the Bolivarian National Intelligence Service have been saved civilians after removing explosive devices from the area.
How many innocent people could have died? How many innocent people could have died on the bus where they were transporting that, if it had been activated? Our men from the Sebin, with all the precaution, the men and women of the Sebin, because it had not exploded, arrived and collected this. Imagine if this had exploded at that moment.
Brazil and India evaluate how to deal with the new international economic scenario in the context of the new U.S. tariffs in effect. During a phone conversation on Wednesday, Brazilian President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva and Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi reiterated the importance of defending multilateralism against Washington's tariff measures. Both leaders emphasized the need to explore new opportunities for for closer economic integration between their countries to address the current situation. As BRICS partners, India and Brazil are among the nations most affected by U.S. President Donald Trump's tariffs. France's largest wildfire in decades was contained after it had burned more than 160 square kilometers of land in the south of the country. On Thursday evening, the region's top government official announced that the fire, which erupted on Tuesday and tore through the Aude region, had finally been contained. The more than 200 villagers who were evacuated were warned not to return home without authorization, as many roads remain blocked and are still dangerous. The fire swept through 15 communes in the Cordilleras mountain region, destroying at least 36 homes. According to local authorities, one person died in their home and at least 13 others were injured, including 11 firefighters. Welcome back to From the South. More than 200,000 children in Gaza are suffering from malnutrition as a result of the blockade preventing humanitarian aid from reaching the area and the extension of the Israeli siege. Human rights organizations have denounced the Zionist regime for causing a humanitarian catastrophe by almost completely cutting off the supply of food, medicine, and basic necessities. Prior